Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hello, good day. How are you, the chosen one? Hello. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Mike? Hi, Garns. How are you? Hello, CJ. I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Sandy. How are things in Ohio? Hi, Judy. How are you? Hi, Pauline. I did have a lovely Christmas. How about you? I feel like I don't even know what day it is. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of in-between phase where you kind of lose track of things. Hi, Elsa. How are you? Hi, Henry. Hi, Woodini. Hi, Madam. How are you? Hi, Kathy. Preparing to move to San Diego. That's exciting. All good. All good. I knew what you meant. Good evening. How are things in the UK? Hi, Jenny. Good, Judy. I'm glad to hear that. You know, it's interesting, the energy right now. I'm curious to know how you guys are feeling. Hi, Robert. Thank you, Kathy. I'm well. I'm well. Oh, you're welcome, Suzette. I hope it resonates with you. Hi, Ms. Hi, Martine. I'm well, thank you. How are you? You know, the energy is, wow, what can I say? We're on the brink of 2025, right? So it feels like so many things are coming to the surface. I have never seen so much rain as I have in the past few days. Hi, Praveen. Thank you, Satpal. I appreciate it. You're looking forward to the celebrations for New Year's Eve? Amazing. Happy New Year to you too, Apney. Good. I'm glad, Suzette. Lots of naps the last few weeks. Listen, it is such a tiring energy. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, New Life. How are you? It has been so tiring. The rain that we've had now. I don't know about you if you've had the rain, but oh my goodness, I've never seen so much rain at this time of the year. You too, Laura? Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Thank you. It's up to you, stranger. It's up to you. It's up to you. Happy New Year. It all depends on what your comfort level is in regards to people that you text or give your phone number to. So much happening yesterday. It was like a nightmare all day. A lot of things are coming to the surface for sure. So, but we need it. Yeah, no, it's good to have rain. Absolutely. Oh, no contact is hard, said Paul. I understand. Yeah, he gave you his number. Yeah, I mean, that's up to you. That's up to you. Drake's, no, I'm from Ontario, Canada. So it's kind of an interesting energy, like I said. What are you feeling? Are you, oh, thank you, Kimber Christine. Are you feeling, it's a Litios crystal, in case you're wondering. Are you feeling, hi, Becca, I'm well, thank you, how are you? Are you feeling the tiredness? Hi, Anne-Marie. Are you feeling the tiredness? Meaning can't sleep enough, or you're having trouble sleeping, but like you fall asleep, but you're just not rested, or you're having crazy dreams. You're from Ontario too? Nice, Robert. Hi, Steph. Yeah, we're just starting. Yeah. Kelly, my email address is in my description box usually. It's kellylorraine111@outlook.com. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Bonne année, mon ami. Merci beaucoup. So the wind kept you up last night? You know, there's solar flares happening right now. The Schumann resonance has been quite interesting. I don't know if any of you follow the Schumann resonance, but you know, you were just saying, Jenny, you're feeling anxious. You know, bonjour, mon ami, ça va bien? Oh, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. From one Kelly to another. Hi, Sankita. How are you? Yeah, very vivid dreams. I'm having really weird dreams. Hi, Peter. there's just so many things that I think are coming to the surface. And how about this feeling? Anyone else have this where you feel like nothing satisfies you in the sense that the food doesn't satisfy you, even like juice doesn't satisfy me. Like I love my electrolytes. Like I'm always drinking my electrolytes. Like it doesn't even taste good to me right now. Hi, Christina. It doesn't even taste good to me. Hi, Carrie. It's almost like things just don't feel the same, you know, nothing on TV. I don't want to watch anything. I'm not even into anything right now, you know? Hi, Sunny, how are you? You're going into shutdown mode? A lot of people are. You have a blah feeling? Hi, Nan, good afternoon. Am I depressed? No, no, I don't feel depressed at all. Oh, merci beaucoup. Pour toi aussi. It just feels really weird. It's almost like a very blah kind of time where you can feel the energy gaining momentum, but yet nothing impresses you. Me too. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It'll be like 8 or 9 o'clock and I'll be like, I don't want to go to bed right now, but then I don't feel motivated to necessarily watch anything either. Like, what am I going to watch right now? Oh, la même chose avec du chocolat. Yeah, I mean, listen, you know, it's funny you say that. I haven't been eating chocolate. I've been going back to my keto carnivore ways, but I do have some chocolate and it didn't even satisfy me. Wasn't even interested in it, you know? I definitely have gratitude, Rita. You know, it's so interesting. Things are good. Like there's nothing bad. I think just the energy in the air right now is just kind of testing and a bit of blah. And, you know, it's an interesting time of the year. We're on the brink of 2025. That's how you've been for the last 6 months, Peter? You've been feeling that? You're in Budapest. Nice. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. So I don't know. I've been trying to walk again, you know, get back to my routine after the holidays, because during the holidays, you kind of lose your routine a bit. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm sending love for the Oregon Ducks. Okay, perfect. Perfect. But it's an interesting time. So tell me, what is your word of the day? How do you feel right now? What's your current vibe? So Peter said, not motivated, very lethargic. That's good, Chris. I'm glad to hear that. You feel fire, passion, you want to go towards your goals. The energy today matches the weather, cold and miserable. Oh, Karen, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what's actually funny? You say that, Matthew. Going outside does feel better. I went out on my stairs last night in the cold just to take some deep breaths and kind of take in the energy. Becca just said, go Ducks. Perfect. You feel defeated and inadequate. How come, Michelle? How come? You feel run down, Lisa? Hi, 802. How are you? Take on board what you said. I'm going to try new classes. Good thing. I'm glad to hear that. Anne Marie, good for you. The coast is your happy place. I believe it. One of these days I will. You feel lethargic, Miles? Yeah. Am I a doctor? No, no. I'm a teacher. I've been a high school teacher for many years. Outside cheers you up? Yeah, it does. You feel like you're on the cusp of something, but you're just not sure what. Very, very true right now. Tired energy. Oh, good for you, Peter. Good for you. What's my channel about? Well, we're going to pull some cards. We're going to talk about the energies. See what's happening. Hi, Matthew. Welcome. My name is Kelly. So, oh, Anne-Marie just said, proud of myself, was given the opportunity to rock someone's world in a not so nice way, and you didn't. Good for you, Anne-Marie. You held back. That's okay. You don't have to, Chris. That's no big deal. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. If you want to stick around and just see what we do, I think I'm a little different than most tarot, but totally up to you. I have an amazing online family. So New Year's makes you feel like you have to get a lot of things done. Well, there's no pressure, Sarai. No pressure. No pressure. I feel good, Lisa. I do. In general. Oh, thank you so much, Anne-Marie. You know what's interesting? Oh, Lorraine was your Graham's name? Oh, perfect. Maybe it's a sign. Yeah, Kelly Lorraine. 5 planets in your first house. So Matthew, that's all about identity, right? Who's my favorite student? I don't have favorite students. I have unique connections to everybody. You can't even say there's one better than the other because it's always a unique connection. I'm a tarotist. Yeah, a tarotist. That's hard to say. You're right. That's funny, Mike. Good for you, Anne-Marie. The sharp tongue of the Cancerian didn't come out. Maybe a little bit. So anyways, you know, the energy is what it is. We don't have to feel pressure for 2025, but we've got to basically just be open and see where it takes us, you know? Oh, thanks, Anne-Marie. I appreciate it. Hi, Isabel. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're going to pull some cards in a minute, Queen. Hi, Mustafa. How are you? You're a Leo. You should be unstoppable. Leos are great energy. There's always going to be pluses and minuses to every sign. Leos are generally passionate, but at the same time, sometimes they can hold themselves back, you know? Oh, you're welcome. I'm so thankful to hear that. Thank you. Ah, I see, Emery. I get it. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you, too. Exams are approaching. Absolutely. Sending you lots of positive vibes. Hi, Dana. I'm well, Michelle. How are you? You have the same feeling you get when you're running a marathon and the last mile hits, you're tired, but see the goal and get the second win? Exactly. You don't give up before the finish line. You're on the brink of some major change. Hi, Augustin. How are you? Thank you, Becca. Thank you, Dana. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the cards. I'm a Virgo, Mustafa. I'm a Virgo. Sunny, my Christmas was really good. How about you? Excuse me, I still have a bit of a cough. And by the way, I have 3 platforms going, so I'm not ignoring anybody, or if you don't hear, or if you don't know who I'm responding to, it could be a different platform. Oh, Merry Christmas. Thank you. Arvik, man, I appreciate it. Thank you, Rajan. I appreciate it. Good, Sunny. Virgos and Scorpios? Yes, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Is my cough completely gone? No, I just answered. Yeah, no. Hi, Janine. No, it's lingering, especially when I laugh, you know, or I talk a lot. So, especially as the day goes on, right? So, hi, Jen. Yeah, we're just starting. We're just starting. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. You want to move to U.S. for studies and for business, but you're not sure if it's safe, but where I live, it's completely unsafe, especially your life. Mustafa, you have to decide what's best for you and figure out your options. Thank you, Michelle. The kitty cats, yes, they are here. I've got Karma, who's sleeping behind me. It's kind of hard to see her, but she is here. And then Jimmy's on the couch and Pandy's on the couch as well. So, hi, Dwayne. How are you? Christmas was good, Jen. How about you? You know, it's so interesting. I wanted to pop on live this weekend. I just could not do it. I could not get the energy to do it. Like I was saying, the solar flares, the sleep, the vibes. I've had a headache actually for the past couple days. And I think that's just because the rain has been absolutely crazy. I was married, Matthew. I was married. Hi, Shelly. How do you stay motivated to be happy? I'm always in new energy. I'm always trying something new. I'm always putting myself out there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Michelle, but I'm glad that you were able to leave. Thank you, Ishmael. I appreciate it. You're getting a lot of Wyoming in your feed? In your can't talk, feed? Hi, Katie Louise. How are you? It all depends on what side of TikTok you're on, you know? You watched my YouTube video on the full new year? Good, I'm glad. First year without your stepmom, but it was still nice. It's tough, isn't it? Because of the horses. I love horses. I grew up with horses. So whenever I see videos with horses, it always makes me happy. Hi, Nitin. How are you? All right. Are we ready? Shall we get into the cards? Let's do it. Yeah, it feels like Mercury retrograde because there's times when I can't get my words out in the past few days. You applied to medical school, you're waiting to hear back. Sending you lots of positive vibes. Look at that, gratitude. You know, this is the time of year when we have to look at what are we grateful for. Hi, Della, good evening. How are things in Cape Town? So I'm going to ask you a question, as you know, because the card says gratitude. Tell me something you're grateful for right now. Let's think of some positive things. What are we grateful? Oh, thank you, Matthew. You're very kind. You're very kind. Yeah, the colors are really beautiful on this card. What are you grateful for? Steph said friends. Absolutely. I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for, hi, Brenda. I'm thankful for all of the experiences that I've been through in the last year. They've made me grow and change and get better. Bonnie said, my life, family, friends, family and friends. I'm in Ontario, Canada, Michelle. You're from India, Lutfa. Nice to see you. Or Farhana. That I'm alive. Absolutely. Exactly. Matthew just said waking up every day. Oh, thank you, Sangeeta. I appreciate it. Or Deb. How should I call you? Sangeeta or Deb? Or both. Family and good food. Yes. Your beautiful daughter, health, kids, roof over your head. Making it through 2024, resting in food, your animals, your children, your health. That's beautiful. Peace. I'm so glad, honestly. Hi, Heather. Yeah, we have to be thankful. We have to count our lucky blessings. You know, it's one of those things, I can't share this information because it's private, but I will say that my mom got some sad news, you know, from someone recently. And it had to do with something pretty tragic. And oh, Sangeeta? Okay, Sangeeta, thank you. And you know, my mom has struggled with the grief of losing my dad, right, back in 2022. And something she and I talked about the other day is the importance of thanking our lucky stars, the things that we're blessed to have, because they can be taken away in a moment's notice. You know, so it's sad when you hear tragic news, especially around this time of the year. Les cadeaux, gifts, they're absolutely gifts. And they're helping you on your path, 100%. And I said that today to somebody. I said, you know, all of these things that happened along the way. Oh, thanks, Becca. All these things that happened along the way. You know, I think back all the time, back to 2017 when I really started on this spiritual journey. Holy smokes. I mean, it's been the greatest gift I could have ever received. I'm so thankful. I would still go through it all over again, you know, and some people say that they wouldn't wish the spiritual awakening or the twin flame journey on anyone. And you know what, to be honest with you, I would do it all over again. It's been worth it, every single moment of the work that I've done. And I think all of you, and I think I even said this recently in a video where I was like, all of you should be saying the way in which like Snoop Dogg said it. I'd like to thank me. I'd like to thank me for the hard work. Thank me for the late nights. Thank me for pushing through, whatever it was that he said. Thank yourself. You've done so much work. Hi, Josh. How are you? Happy New Year. Life is a roller coaster. It sure is, Matthew. You know, I'm from Ontario, Canada, Sangeeta. You're grateful for being able to walk, to see your kids growing into such strong and loving people, the ups and downs that have made you who you are. Absolutely. You know, 2017, 2018 was a tough year. It was a tough year. Actually, if you ask anybody, not to go back to this, but if you ask anybody, 2016, thank you, Josh. 2016 was one of the worst years for most people. Oh, nice. You're from the Okanagan Valley. Beautiful. 2016 was one of the worst. Yes, for me too. 2017 is when it all really shifted. I was sparked in 2017 and never looked back. 2018 for you? Your dad passed away in 2016. I'm so sorry. 2016, you were stressed. Let's take a tarot card. Let's see what's going on with this energy. So gratitude. Ooh, the devil, the devil, the devil. You know, but granted, this is Capricorn energy, so it doesn't have to be anything, you know, negative, because Capricorns are great. You know, they're very studious and hardworking and always, you know, striving for the best, you know. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Rita. That's very kind of you. You know, the Devil card is about restrictions, addictions, codependency. Don't let anything get in the way of your blessings and of your gratitude. No matter, hi, Carol, no matter how difficult your experience has been, there's a positive in it. If you're in an energy that says, why me? Why? The universe doesn't give you something that you can't handle. Good evening, Debbie. How are you? This is the thing you have to recognize. Oh, thanks, Debbie. You have to recognize that you are meant to go the distance. And that was in a reading that I posted today. You were meant to go the distance. So you're feeling frustrated and overwhelmed. I understand, Dana. It's tough energy. I'm well, thank you, Debbie. I'm well. It's been a busy day today, actually. I don't have a ton of time today because I do have a session still to do, but I thought I'd pop on and see everybody. So I could talk to you guys for hours, to be honest with you, but I do have to be mindful of my time. There's the Judgment card, which is a wake-up call and total transformation and change. I love the Wild Unknown. The Wild Unknown was my first tarot deck ever, and I made a video about it recently about why, if you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube right now. It's about, you know, why some people believe a gift, a deck should be gifted, and then some reasons why you can purchase your own. Hi, Pilot. How are you? But basically, the Judgment card is all about transformation and heeding the call. Hi, Jenny. It's time. Like, it's time to make some moves. Things could be worse. That's always true. That's always true. But even the toughest times, I can find a positive in any of the negative experiences I've had. The guy in the shop told me to make a channel. He did, Soraya. And you know, I had been thinking about it. And that random man, his name was Tony. You remember in that one video. Yeah, he told me, you got to go make your YouTube channel. And I did. I made a first channel that I never did continue with because I still hadn't had my focus. But then not long after I started this one and it all kept on going, you know. So let's see. What's the potential or challenge today? Going with the flow. How many of you are struggling with going with the flow, allowing things to unfold, seeing where it takes you without doing the who, what, when, where, why, and how, right? As soon as you start going into the who, what, when, where, why, and how, you start doubting yourself. You start trying to control things. You start getting in your own way. Oh, thank you, Dave. That's very kind of you. Thank you. You know, the Eight of Cups is telling you to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Yeah, you know what, Kimber Christine, it's hard. It's hard to go with the flow. But how do you know something isn't going to be the best thing that ever happened to you? I get it, Brenda. If you're feeling a little bit low today, that's the energy right now. It will pass. It will. Hi, Gina. It will pass. But essentially, you've got to remember that something around the corner could be the best thing that ever happened to you. Thank you, Mark. You know, I always talk about how good luck is bad luck and bad luck is good luck. Sometimes you think something is so great and it turns out to be so not great. And then sometimes, you know, you get something where you're like, oh, this sucks. And it ends up being the best thing that ever happened to you. Again, how do you know it's not going to be the best thing that ever happened to you? You canceled plans tomorrow because you feel overwhelmed. Well, it's possible, Martine. It depends on the plans and it depends how you're feeling. Sometimes we get in our own way. And if you're thinking about it now in retrospect, it's quite possible, you know? Thank you for the sub, Sangeeta. I appreciate it. That's up to you, chosen one. It's up to you if you feel it's a better move for you. If it wasn't for bad luck, you'd have no luck. But Michelle, these are opportunities to do better. Yes, the ceiling can't hold us. Great song. Exactly. Happy New Year, Bonnie. You're hearing that word all the time, Judy? Yeah, go with the flow. Go with the flow. What do you have? Let me ask you a question. What do you have to lose? Look, when you get to a certain point where you've had one thing after another, or things aren't going your own way or the way that you want them to go, at a certain point, you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. So if you have nothing to lose, then the only way you can go is up. So why not take some risk? Why not look for some reward in something that is new? You know, I do personal readings, Sangeeta. Look, somebody's trying to figure out where they're going, but how do you know where you're going unless you're going in a particular direction? And just try it, you know? That's exactly right, Chris. Chris just said life is like a car battery. You need the negative charge with a positive for it to work. And that is about the polarity of masculine and feminine energies, actually, right? You need that balance. Hi, Willon. How are you? Thank you, Michelle. Absolutely. Nothing to lose and everything to gain. Absolutely. Yeah, Brenda. I mean, it's just a different way of thinking, right? And sometimes we got to change it up. We got to change it up. Nothing to lose. Could it be? I'm not saying that everybody has it worse. I'm just saying, like, what could be worse sometimes? You know, when I had my, I don't even laugh because it's not even funny. I'm just thinking of my own story. When I had the house flood, $100,000 house flood, brand new home. When my grandmother was in the hospital, I'm dealing with boundary issues. My marriage is falling apart. Everything is coming at me left, right, and center. What did I have to lose? Like, what did I have to lose? Hi, Paul. What did I have to lose? You know, nothing. I had the worst of the worst coming at me. So I figured, well, I'm going to go and do what I want to do. What do I care? I'm going to do whatever I want. And that was the mentality that actually helped me move. Yeah, 2025 is your year, Debbie. This is the time where you've got to take the bull by the horns and you got to make a move. You know? That's right. And I'm still standing. I'm still living. At this point, exactly, Sarah. What choice did I have? I look at it like this. If I got to make it or break it, I'm always going to make it. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. Michelle, I am very strong. I had to be. I had no choice. You know? It's true, Kat. You can't truly appreciate the good without the bad. You take the good, you take the bad. I'm thinking of Facts of Life. Sorry. I'm thinking of like old TV jingles here. So let's see. What should we focus on today? Wisdom. All of these experiences brought you knowledge that you didn't have before. Yeah, I get it, Patricia. It's not easy. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy, right? But essentially, we have here the wisdom card, and there's an owl as well. Wisdom, knowledge, communication. But again, I just want to remind you that you're never starting at zero. Hi, Jen. Happy Monday. You're never starting with zero. You're starting with knowledge you didn't have before. That was a random trip to the 80s. I know, Mike. I love classic TV. When I'm on TikTok, I scroll a lot of just classic TV. Exactly. Coldplay. Yeah. There's a theme. Simply existing is okay, Soraya. It is. Of course it is. You're allowed. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Michelle, those are, old stories of all the things that I went through back in 2017. But honestly, they shaped me. They helped me. They made me better. They made me stronger. They made me happier, more fulfilled. Wasn't easy, but I'm glad that I did it. Have a wonderful night, Sangeeta. Hi, Chuck. How are you? January 2016 to February 2018, horrible. Oh my goodness, 13 deaths and you shattered your leg. So Shirley, something was speaking to you. It was trying to get you to wake up. That's why a lot of those things happen, unfortunately. Hi, Anne. Happy New Year, my friend. So wisdom, 2 cards came out, and it's the Queen of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Look, the seed is planted. Thank you, LT. The seed is planted. It's not going to harvest overnight. It's going to take time. You know what? And I think people are trying to force things right now a little bit. And that's why they're frustrated or feeling like, why is this not happening? And so you have to realize that you've got to trust the process. I know that sounds so cheesy, as always, but you have to be confident that everything is going to go the way that it's supposed to go. What else could there be? What else could there be? I mean, if I asked you guys, just as a side note, if I asked you if you believe in a higher power, do you believe in a higher power? I don't think you'd be here right now if you didn't. Do you believe in a higher power? Do you believe that it is written? Do you believe that you're divinely guided? Do you believe that you're protected? Do you believe that what's meant to be is meant to be? Hi, Steve. Happy New Year. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. You know? So I've been well, Jen. Nice to see you. You had to let go 2 people today. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's hard. So in other words, if you believe in a higher power and that something is meant to be, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, then why wouldn't you trust that? If it's so much greater than us and you can see it in everything that we do, why would we not trust it? Isn't that interesting? Like when you really think about it, why would you not trust it? Why would you try to control it? Why panic? Why worry? You know, this is the hard part about death. You know, I'm a believer of soul contracts. When it's time, it's time. I don't want to die. I don't want to not exist, but energy does not die. And so I look at it like this, you know, what is meant to be will be. The universe will tell you. If something is not working, there's a reason. Rejection is protection. You think you want something, but it's not about what you want. It's about what's best for you and what you need. How do you know something isn't going to be better or the best thing that's ever happened to you? Oh, thank you, Boops. I appreciate it. Happy New Year to you too. So always remember that there is an energy that protects us. Hi, Emmeline. I had a wonderful Christmas. How about you? I've been on It's Not About Being Chosen, it's about choosing. Escape out, this is the thing. What people don't understand is that you have the choice. And I said this in a video. If you didn't watch my YouTube video yesterday about the weekly, I kind of went into a bit of, you know, hack mode here, where I was reminding you, you have a choice. Every day you wake up, you have a choice. You choose the energy you consume. You choose the people who are around you, the shows that you watch, the videos that you watch, the people that you interact with, the relationships that you choose. Hi, Nick. How are things in Norway? So remember, you choose. It is hard, Mike. Of course it's hard. As I talk of a higher power, the rain and wind have increased substantially. Love it. Oh, that's amazing stuff. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. You're right. Everybody has a choice. And when people ask me, you know, how did I make it through the toughest of tough times? I had no choice. What choice did I have? Am I just going to roll over or am I going to get up and go? And if you ever ask me if I got to make it or break it, you know my answer. I'm going to make it. There's no option. There's zero option. You will never catch me. You will never catch me just rolling over. I will fight till the end on that because I want my freedom and I want my happiness and I deserve it. And you do too. You have to fight for yourself. You've got to show yourself self-love by making boundaries. You know, people think that self-love is about getting a massage, going shopping, you know, I don't know, relaxing on the couch. And sure, those are elements of self-love. But you know what? Self-love is making boundaries. Self-love is saying no. Self-love is not allowing people into your life who breadcrumb. Might I remind you, there's only so many crumbs in a loaf, right? So you got to ask yourself, what is it that you want? And you're either going to allow the things that are happening or not allow it. It's up to you. So let's see. The recent past, being true to yourself, Lisa, exactly. The recent past is strength, trying to find your strength and your courage to make a move. You know? Yeah, that song, you gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. Exactly. Great song. Hi, Nick, how are you? Hi, Ileana. Nice to see you too. How have you been? Now, self-love isn't always the good things. It's the discipline that we need to do for ourselves. It's never easy. I mean, think about it. How many of you like to show boundaries or enforce boundaries with your kids? How many of you like to do boundaries with your family members? No. But those are the things that you need in order to show yourself love. I'm good, Nick. Aw, thank you, Tina. That's very kind of you. And that's okay, Laura. If relaxing on the couch is your self-love today, do it. But don't forget the boundaries. Don't forget the boundaries. You know? So many changes in your life. I hope they're all good changes. Look, the recent past is the Four of Swords, healing. Hi, Adrenaline. How are you? Is healing, rest, and rejuvenation. Finding your strength and your courage even when it's tough, even when you don't want to. It's like those days when you don't want to go to the gym, but you go anyways because you know it's good for you. You know, some days there are things you're not going to want to do, but you push through, right? And there's the owl again. So we're getting a lot of owls of communication and wisdom and insight. So listen, you may have noticed that a lot of my videos today, especially, and in the last couple days, they're all about communication, light, you know, fiery energy, you know, all this communication, something coming through. Are you ready for the communication? Look, I'm not saying this is all rainbows and butterflies, but to me, it almost feels like in the first little bit of January that you're going to have something that's going to shake up your world. It's going to cause you to shuffle, no pun intended here with the cards. You're going to shuffle a little bit and you're going to get something that's going to push you in a new direction. Nick just said owls is in Harry Potter type of communication. Listen, owls are a beautiful symbol. I'm really excited for you. Okay, Cameron, I'm happy for you. You've been getting that feeling too? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm just telling you that it's something that's going to come in and shake things up, and you need it. And you need it. So let's see, what is the strength position? Ah, the Two of Wands, leaving your comfort zone. It could be a person from your past. LT, it could be. I look German mixed with Irish, so Thomas, my dad was born in northern Germany. That is correct. My mother is Canadian born, but her parents were Polish and Ukrainian. So I'm kind of a European mix. Carrie just said, that's what I was thinking, Nick. Owls from Harry Potter. Hi, T-Money. How are you? Oh, thank you so much, Ilza. I appreciate it. Lately, I can't get interested in anything. Feel like I'm existing. It's hard, honestly. So, Linda, that's what I was saying at the very beginning. That's what I was saying at the very beginning. I don't feel like satisfied by any food or any like any drinks of juice, not even alcohol, like just random. Like I'm just not even. Hi, Betty. I'm just not interested in some, but I know that we're just being prepared for something, you know? Eliana, you just got to keep going. And less is more sometimes. Less is more. I think January things will come to light. Rebuilding is amazing. It is. It is. Owls in general represent communication and wisdom, things coming to light, being observant, being aware, explore the unknown, and know what's going on. I think snakes are beautiful creatures, Ankur. Snakes are all about shedding skin. So let's see. The Two of Wands is leaving the comfort zone. Hi, Alex. It'll be on YouTube, Alex. Don't worry. Look at manifesting dreams. Now, we have a different definition on this channel at times of manifestation, which I can't get into for the sake of, you know. But manifest your dreams. Go manifest. Spend some time leaving your comfort zone and manifest all these beautiful things that you're wanting. I mean, look, in all honesty, you have the power to manifest. But my advice, hi Lily, I'm well, thank you, how are you? But my advice is, yeah, it's the best position to be in, Alex. That's right. On daily practice of affirmations. Affirmations are fine. It's just you have to believe what you're saying, you know? Yeah, today's a great manifestation day. I'm giving you all homework to to manifest in some private time later. That is the best time to manifest, when you are alone with yourself, right? Um, but essentially, if you're getting in your own way, or you're in this negative thinking, or you don't believe in yourself, then you got to be very careful, because you'll manifest the things you don't want, you know? And so, I had a really good conversation with somebody today about law of attraction. Exactly, Alex. Law of attraction and law of assumption. And I'll put it to you this way. Believe it or not, I believe in both. And I know coaches will tell you, you can't. I do believe what you put out is what you get back, 100% in my opinion. But I also believe that with law of assumption, what you assume to be true will be true. The only issue that I have is that if you're putting the energy into someone else, they love me, they only want me, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. You're putting all your energy into someone else. You're not putting the energy into yourself. So I would be really careful how much you're trying to manifest a specific person, or how you're trying to force something. Make sure that the energy goes into you. The more you grow, the more you get better, the more they get better, and the better options get better. You know what I mean? So just be very, very careful with where you put your energy. Because if you're putting it always into somebody else, and you've got somebody on a pedestal, you're not going to manifest what you want. You're trying to manifest something for someone else, not yourself. And that's what gets in your way, you know? Love yourself and everything will come. 100%, Lily. It all, I had a really, okay, hold on. I have to be careful of my time. But I had a really great conversation today about union today. And we were talking about what is the definition of union. And the answer that came up was, well, union, with my specific person, ultimately, hopefully in the end, we'll be together. And I said, so what step is missing here? Hi, Hollywood. Nice to see you too. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. What's missing before that possibility? Okay. And what's missing is inner union. It means you being in the best possible energy that you could be. Because we want people to fall from the sky, and we want these people to come back correct. But we forget that we have to be in the best energy possible. Amazing, Jen. I'm glad to hear that. It's about perseverance. It's about putting yourself first. It's not chasing anybody else. It's chasing yourself. It's putting yourself first. When you're in the power position, everybody wants a piece of you. If you're chasing somebody and you've got them on a pedestal, nobody's chasing you. Right? So you got to be really careful. If your ultimate goal is just, I want this person, or I want this person back, then you're missing something very valuable before that. And I always say, I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner in 2068. I can't even remotely tell you. How could I tell you that I'm going to have union with somebody down the road, and I'm going to strive just for that, when I don't even know what I'm going to have for dinner? I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, tomorrow, 2068. Pizza, pasta, tacos, steak. I have no idea. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Let me decide when I get there. You don't know whether you're going to want this down the road. You don't know if next year you're really going to want what you think you want. Hi, Strawberry. You have to let it unfold the way that it's supposed to. Right? It'll come when it's ready, if it's ready. And if it's not ready, ask for what you want or better. You have no idea what the better feels like until you get it. And then you get it, and then you're like, oh shit, that's what that feels like? Right? All right, so let's see. Manifesting dreams, get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Get that manifestation going. Get it done. So say I have it, not I want it. If you want it, you're in lack of it. And sure you can. If you want something, you're in lack. It's not, you can't say you want it. You have to believe that you have it. And you got to really believe that you have it. All right, let's take a look at the near future. You want stability. Who doesn't? How do you get stability other than to create it yourself? I'd say we're about just over halfway through Hollywood, but the live will be on YouTube once I finish. Double homework tonight, Mike. You too, Lily. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. The 5 of Wands. Somebody's just in conflict. Oh, thank you, Jaslyn. I appreciate it. Hi, Lorenzo. You know, sometimes we say we want the stability and then we get close to it and then we're like, yeah, I don't know. There is a bit of an element of self-sabotage in the air, so please be careful with that, you know? So just be aware that you don't want to sabotage good things. Oh, Lily, thank you. That means a lot. I appreciate it. So let's see. And you know what? That keeps you stuck. If you're constantly going back and forth, you know, trying to figure things out, looking for clarity, yeah, you can take a little break, but you can't stay in that neither nor energy forever. Thank you so much, Insha. That's very kind of you. How do you manifest a specific person without really chasing for it? Just by believing you already have the connection or by not even giving it any attention? So LT, I always tell people the difference is indifference. The difference is indifference. Bye, Lily. Have a good night. Meaning, if you're looking at their social media constantly, how many followers they have, who they're following, looking at their pictures, reading old texts, looking at pictures of the two of you, or whatever it is, if you're obsessively thinking about them and you're trying to manifest them in this aspect, Happy New Year, Chris. Thank you. You're energetically chasing. Energetically chasing. Because people think that you have to actually be like physically chasing, like sending those text messages or trying to run into them. Energetically, you can chase as well. And just think how overwhelming it feels when someone is coming at you and going, I love you, I love you, I love you, I want to give, 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 give. If somebody was doing that to you, I guarantee you, you would go, me? Me? What? And you'd be like, and you'd be pushing away whoever is trying to chase you the way your person pushes you away when you chase them. I believe you do, Brenda. Yeah, you attract the energy you put out for sure. Thank you, Travis. That's very kind of you. Hi, Maddie. How are you? Blessings to you too. So in other words, putting all your energy into another person, into a specific person, means you've got them on a pedestal. If they're on a pedestal, you're not at the same level. It means you're always reaching for them. It means you don't have it. It means you're in lack. So be careful of the chasing, even energetically. Self-love, that's what it is, Hollywood. That's what it is. Self-love, care, boundaries, what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. Oh, exactly. I will love you and hug you and squeeze you and call you George. Exactly. Exactly. Suggested approach, protection. You're divinely guided and protected, but also protect your energy. Don't just give to everybody. Like I'm not saying be mean or be cold. Thank you, Liana. But don't just give. It does nothing for you. Hi, Vandana. How are you? You know, I saw somebody write something recently that said they're tired of sort of the slap in the face. They're tired of people saying, why do you give? I didn't ask you to give. You have to remember something. When we overgive, we're doing that because we want validation and we want to be loved in return. So in other words, protect your energy. You don't have to give to people to have love. And if someone is not reciprocating or giving to you, that tells you a lot about them. It says more about them than it does about you. Right? So it's one of those things that you got to be very, very, very careful of, you know? Put yourself up there and let them try to reach you. Brenda, this is my point. We are the ones who choose. We choose. Why are we waiting for anybody to choose us? So protection, and there's the Ten of Swords. You've got to let something go. Hi, Carla. The Ten of Swords is dead, done, and over with. Let it go. You're protected. You're not going to lose what's meant for you. If you move on, you do something new, you're not going to lose what's meant for you. Overgive to yourself. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Dora. Good afternoon. So let's see what else. You think you know what you want, but the universe knows best. They always do. Yes, Chris, 100%. Hi, Medea. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Happy New Year. The tree is about personal growth and evolution. Thank you, Trevor. That's very kind of you. Do you believe that a person without discipline or with discipline can show true love? I'm not sure totally what you mean, Trevor, but that a person with our discipline can show true, or with discipline or without discipline? I think love, well, we know love is complicated, but it depends on the intentions of the person. So, are we predestined for certain things? I believe so, Linda. I do. And let me give you an example of why. And I'll tell you where free will does come into it. Okay? Look, you've got the King of Pentacles. Okay? Let's talk about the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, it's a long journey. There's abundance in the long run, but it's the slowest moving energy. Happy New Year to you too, Veronique. It's the slowest moving energy. You're going to get from point A to point B. You're going to get towards your destiny. Whatever your soul contract is, whatever time your time's up, your time is up. However, along the way, you can take detours or you can go straight to your abundance. So are things written? Yes, they are. But you can also get in your own way and take longer to get to where you need to be. So if you're reverting backwards, you're going into old energy, you're being lured or baited backwards, you're stuck in an old story, an old narrative, it's going to take you longer to get to where you want to be. Eventually, you'll get closer to where you want to be, but your time is not infinite. Your time will run out. You can only go to the bank so many times. There's only so many crumbs in a loaf. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, does that make sense, Linda? I appreciate you too. In other words, you have the decision, you have the choice. Do you stay disciplined as best you can? I mean, we're all human. We're going to have our blips in the road, including myself. But understand that you have a choice. Do you want to get from point A to point B in this amount of time? Or do you want to take a bunch of detours? Totally up to you. Yes, Jasmine, nice to see you. I'm excited for 2025 as well. Me too. Bye, Ankur. Have a good night. Okay, so what do we need to know right now? Yeah, the DM can keep the crummy loaf. Well, in general, anybody can, Nick. Anybody. There's so many people who breadcrumb, you know, so many people. And yeah, they can keep their crummy. Listen, I don't know about you, but I don't want any breadcrumbs. None. I won't accept it anymore. I won't accept it anymore. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. And how did I learn that? I learned that through gaining a thicker skin and going through the process of dating and learning. How else do you get to learn something if you're not implementing your knowledge? Exactly, Linda, a soul contract. I'm a believer of soul contracts. Hi, Chuck. Can I expand on the breadcrumbs? So, Marie, breadcrumbs is when somebody gives you just enough. You know, they give you just enough. Hey, stranger. And like, here's the thing that I said to you guys in my video the other day as a gentle reminder. This is how you know if somebody's coming correct. Ask them, what's new? Tell me what's new since I spoke to you last. Now that could be a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, years ago. Tell me what's new. And if someone goes, nah, the same old, nah, I'm sorry. That's not a recipe for anything good coming your way. That's not a good sign. Now, if somebody is saying to you, well, I started this new business, or I started taking this new class, or, I started seeing a therapist. I started doing this. I started working out. I started, oh, okay, okay. Hi, Sam. Okay, okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference. Hi, Yvette. Nice to see you too. You have to remember that anybody who's sitting there telling you that they're in the same old is telling you straight up, they're in the same old. Nothing new. Yeah, the family's good, this, that, whatever. Oh yeah, they're still doing this. Oh yeah, my ex is still like this. Understand that people are telling you exactly who they are and what they're offering you. It's just that a lot of the times people don't want to see it for what it is. So can a DM change his ego mind and leave everything in his life for love? Helder, let me just tell you something. It's been good, Sam. How about you? I don't mean to make it about gender. I don't mean to, exactly, growth versus stagnancy, Cat. I don't mean to make this about gender, but I'm going to, hi, Renee. Nice to see you. It has been a while. Happy New Year. I'm always reminded of something in The Alchemist. Santiago, the protagonist, has an opportunity, because of love, to stay at the oasis. Okay? And I won't give any spoilers if you haven't read it, but here's the thing. Men do not stop for love. Women do. If a man has goals or a masculine energy, a true masculine energy, they have goals. Hi, Libby. Masculine energy provides, gives, does, plans, okay? Masculine energy, true masculines, do not stop for love. Feminine energy does. Women do. And I don't mean like good feminine energy. We stop waiting on someone to make a choice. Men, as a general rule, want to feel that they can provide. They want to feel financially secure. They want to feel physically good about themselves. If a man doesn't feel those things, he does not commit. And that's a whole other side note. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. That's a whole other comment. Hi, Neil. How are you? But in general, people just don't stop and change their lives for love. Love does not motivate people to change their lives. Bonjour, Vanessa, ça va bien? A real man throws her, I can't even, oh yeah, okay. A real man throws her over his shoulder and carries her along to the goals. Well, yes and no, Mike. I mean, like, there's definitely like a modern twist on that, even though I'm sure there are many who like that. But I'll put it to you this way, to be general, and to be fair to men and to women. I would say this. The feminine energy, yes, Paulo Coelho's Alchemist. Feminine energy supports a man. Oftentimes what you'll notice is that men, when they're debating ideas, all they want is someone to listen to them. Hi, Pernille. They don't want you to solve their problems for them. They just want you to like listen. I can think of a story that I had. Here's this wonderful man in my life. Kelly, I need your opinion on something. That's a good sign. Kelly, I need your opinion on something. Okay? He stands in front of me. I'm sitting on the sofa, listening like as if it was like a presentation. Like it would have been like a PowerPoint presentation if there had been like a screen. And talking. And the moment I'm about to say something, I hear, nope, Kelly, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just let me finish. Let me go right to the end. Okay? And I'm like trying to like hold in my opinions, all right? Or my feedback. We get to the very end of what is like a 30-minute, 45-minute presentation. And guess what he says to me at the very end? Oh, I think I got it. I think I know what I need to do now. He didn't need me to tell him what to do. He really didn't need my feedback necessarily. What he needed was my support. What he needed was to feel like he was heard, appreciated, and understood. Do you know what I mean? Neil, as a man, do you back me up on this? Like sometimes it's not a matter of needing anybody to solve your problem. You just need someone to listen to you. Yeah, you need a sounding board. And so what I think women tend to forget is that you're not there to overgive, overdo, and problem solve. That's masculine energy. You're there to listen. You're there to listen. You're there to support. You're there to nurture. And that doesn't mean you can't have an opinion. Of course you can. If he asks you your opinion, by all means. But a lot of that goes for women as well. Women don't want to always have it problem solved for them. They just want someone to listen, right? So, hi, T, how are you? Okay, thanks for agreeing with that, Mike. I appreciate that. So you have to remember masculine and feminine energies. You know, it's very important. Strawberry just asks how to increase psychic gifts. That's a whole other conversation that I don't unfortunately have time for right now, but I will make a video on that at some point for my tarot series. So what do we need to know? Focus, focus. So Michael just asked, any chance of new love? Of course there's a chance. It all depends on, are you putting yourself out there? Are you truly open? And are you doubting yourself? Exactly. A lot of it, Jill just said, like, a lot of it is respect. It's respect for each other. Friendship and respect are actually the cornerstones of a good relationship, not the chemistry, not the physicality. The physical goes in and I was gonna say goes in and out, and that just sounds horrible. But anyways, the physicality can ride in quickly and leave just as fast. You know what I mean? So I know. I laugh at myself. Don't worry. I laugh at myself too. You know, it's like when I'm saying it, it's like I recognize it in the moment. I don't think about it before I say it, but when I'm saying it, I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay, that does not sound right. But hey, listen, you knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. So focusing is important. And look, every little thing is going to be all right. Like 3 little birds. 3 of Cups, celebration. Yeah, I know that mind, Dora, that mind. You protect yourself with some good crystals, Jaslyn, and not subscribing to anything that's going to make you feel paranoid or, you know, outside of what you know. You don't have to prepare anything, Emlyn. You don't prepare. You cross that bridge when you get there. The difference is indifference. Yeah. Your point was that a real man will bring a woman he loves along to those goals. We men definitely need women in our corner, especially as a sounding board on the way to the goals. Exactly, Mike. They used to always say that the man is the head, the woman is the neck. And that doesn't mean like head of the household or head of anything. It just means she's the support. You know? She is the support. Oh, thank you so much, Jill. Now, interesting. 3 cups, sometimes 2 is company, 3 is a crowd. But you got to move on from any kind of interference. If there's too many chefs in the kitchen or you're in a third party situation, you've got to ask yourself, what do you get out of that scenario? Legit, what do you get out of the scenario? Do you have somebody that's actually there for you, makes boundaries, emotionally available, taking the lead? I don't know of any third party situation where that's the case. I don't know if you can name me one. Hi, I am. How are you? We're missing, exactly, trust and honesty. That's the thing, Melvin. Communication is important. I had that conversation with somebody today. You get yourself out of the situation. You take yourself out of the equation. You take yourself out of the equation. Why are lots of people hypocrites or fake? Because, Jill, sometimes people like to live a facade, or they like to live in the marry potential, divorce reality vibes. Yeah, without communication, trust, and honesty, there's not one single relationship. It's not going to work. The best relationships that I've had, hi Trina, are open communication, honest, no running, no ghosting. And if people can't communicate and be there for each other, then really, what do you have? Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate it. Yeah, and no judgment. Exactly. You have to want to let go. Asdaf, you have to want to let go. Yeah, and no games. No games. Freedom. There you go. You got to free yourself. Take yourself out of the equation, right? That's the hope and or fear. The hope is that you're going to have freedom. The fear is, what am I going to do with that freedom when I have it? And with that, we have here the 7 of Wands. Are you on the offensive or are you on the defensive? Are you willing to stand up and make a move for your freedom? Or are you going to have your back against a wall and feel like you're stuck? All up to you. I hear you, Vanessa. Freedom is freedom and peace. I know they sound so cliche, but they're super important. And there's temperance, patience, Nick. Sorry, I don't mean to call you out, Nick. Nick and I had a good laugh about the word patience recently. There you go, temperance, patience. Patience. Have a little patience. Oh. Hi, Teeny. Oh, thank you. Omar Saf, I appreciate it. From Turkey? I appreciate that. I would love to go to Turkey. Yeah, I know, Nick. Our favorite, patience, right? Yeah, Helder, you can't engage. You know? All right, probable outcome. I've got to go, but interesting. Vanessa, I'm excited for you. Après 10 ans. Right? I think that sounds wonderful. I can't wait to talk to you and catch up. You feel all your impatience when you see temperance. Oh my gosh, that is so cool, Anne-Marie. The dragon. I love it. Thank you. I know you guys can't see it on YouTube or Instagram, but that was cool. Thank you. Probable outcome. Oh my gosh, the same card that was in the reading yesterday. There's no coincidence. If you didn't watch the weekly on YouTube, oh, thank you, Belief. I appreciate it. If you didn't watch that reading, you might want to go watch it. I've never heard such a thing, Neil. I've never heard that. You're welcome, Jocelyn. I would watch that video. That was a deep one that I did. It was deep till the end. Like, it was one of those where, sorry about the cough. It was one of those where, like, seriously, like, you start one way, it goes another, and then boom, all those deep messages at the end, you know? So let's see, chaos. Oh, yeah, you dreamed of that card last night? Did you? Maybe you saw it in the reading that I did yesterday if you watched it. It's a bit of lightning and chaos. And this, it's because a fiery climax is approaching. That's that Aries energy that's in the Moonology deck. I do believe something's going to come to a head. I think that's going to be in the early part of January. And here you go. Oh, the last cards. The 7 of Swords. Oh, deception. The mask is coming off, people. The mask is coming off. The mask is coming off. Ooh, the moon. The moon. No, Megan, actually today's the new moon in Capricorn and we're getting the moon. The moon is about things being revealed. Can even be secrets. Telling you. Something will come to light. It's a black moon. We've had 2 new moons in a month. And so it's very potent energy for men. Hi, Jose. How are you? If I don't see you before the new year, Happy New Year. Yeah, lots of secrets will be revealed. I think so. Thanks, Jill. Jill, it's so nice to see you today. Renee, you too. All of the lies over the last 5 years coming out, ending in a new beginning. A lot of things are coming out. I'm well. Hi, Michael. How are you? Happy New Year's. I wish I could stay on. I've got to get going. I have a session in like 10 minutes. But I wish you all an amazing rest of your night. I'm going to try to get on tomorrow. I know that tomorrow is New Year's, but I'll do my best. Yeah, exactly, Anne-Marie. Exactly. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your night. I'm going to say goodbye to IG first. So thank you. Thanks, Amanda. I appreciate it. Okay, so IG, thank you so much. I wish you a wonderful evening. Thank you, Chuck. Good to see you too. Carrie, Happy New Year. Thanks, Kat. You're welcome. And this will be on YouTube if you guys want to see it. Yes, it'll be posted, Sarah. Perfect timing that you asked that. Thank you, Elle. I appreciate it. Thank you, lady. You guys are the best. So I'm going to say goodbye to IG. I wish you a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll talk soon. Bye. Okay, YouTube, thank you so much. Kensham, I really thank you. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Strawberry. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Becca. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Dana, for all your help. Jose, I appreciate you. Thank you, SF. I appreciate it. Absolutely, Harmony. Good for you. All blessings. Okay. Bye. Have a good night, YouTube.